What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. As you can see by the title, it's a very exciting day. You guys know that, man, it feels like almost a year ago I ordered an Audi RS6 AVANT. If you aren't familiar with the car, it's always been this hidden gem that we couldn't get in the States, kind of like the R34 GTR, where it was this amazing wagon, ultimate daily, cool looking, low, fast, exciting car that Audi just never brought to the States. And when they announced that they were coming, I got an order locked in for one and have been patiently waiting. Now I will tell you, this car that I'm about to show you is not the car I originally ordered because mine got delayed due to like COVID and everything, and I guess the factory shut down for some time. So I likely won't have my car for, I don't know, probably another 6 months, I'm guessing. So I was impatient and I really wanted another one because originally I was banking on the Supra giveaway happening and then my RS6 would be here right after the Supra left, but it's not, and I don't really have a good reliable daily that I'm comfortable driving long distances, yada yada yada. So I figured I would just kind of splurge and pick one up, and it's a very special one, so maybe you guys will understand. Look at this thing. You look good in this thing, Mike. So this is not anywhere close to the car that I ordered. I ordered a pearl black car, and the whole idea was it was supposed to be a sleeper and like not look like anything special. Where this car is Nogaro Blue, and if you aren't familiar with these cars, this is actually a special tribute edition. There's only 25 of these that were made. It's supposed to be like a heritage edition to the RS2 Avant way back in the day. And its only really special thing of it is the paint and interior is blue stitching. But people hype it up like it's this big deal, but in reality it's just a launch edition, and it's kind of like the tribute icon color of the RS6 and this whole Audi wagon junk. But I'm gonna do a walk around with you guys, kind of show you some of the stuff on the car. We'll go for a drive, talk about it, I'll kind of explain more about it, and yeah. Now the purpose of this thing is to be my fun, comfortable daily. I feel like I always make that excuse with every car, but I end up modifying things so crazy, which I'll probably end up doing to this anyway, but I just needed something that could, you know, fit a bunch of people in, fit a bunch of stuff, that I could go fast on the highway, get places quickly, and this car kind of fits the bill, right? If you're unfamiliar with it, I don't know the exact power figures. I'd like to put it on a dyno because I feel like the numbers are always inflated like crazy, but I think it makes somewhere around like 600 horsepower with a twin turbo V8. I think it's the same one that comes in the Lamborghini SUV or maybe some other Audi things, but this is the selling point for me. You ready for this? Get ready?
Ready.
I still haven't learned a lot of the like weird like doodads. There's so many electronics, it like makes me uncomfortable, but this is an official grocery getter. And then like Audi people, I guess, don't like people seeing their groceries, so they just like pull this back so you can hide all your nutritional organic bullshit from other people that are looking on you and judging you because what you're eating isn't gluten-free, or I don't know what Audi people are into. But this right here, dude, check that out, dude. That's a flex.
You're so used to 90s cars. This is like...
Dude, last night in the garage I discovered that the Audi had this, and I was like geeking out about it for a while. And then today Mike's like putting his stuff in the trunk. I swear to God, no one touched the button and the trunk closed on him. I love this car, it's great. Got some big inch 22s. What you'll notice too, Audi people don't really understand how to not hit curbs with wheels, so they put these very big curb protectors. So this is cool. We'll let Shulman take this through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. We won't even have to worry about scratching up these beautiful 22-inch rims, but I'll probably end up changing that and slamming this car on its nuts. That's what you say, Mike? Yeah. So All just aside, I actually do already have a bag controller for it. So this thing's on air ride, and the suspension you can like adjust and everything. So I got a bag controller that I can adjust the height via an app, and I should be able to get it low enough to where I don't have to deal with putting coilovers on it. Keep the nice ride. But interior wise, I kind of like the blue stitching. The black car that I ordered had all brown interior, and it's kind of like a cinnamon color, which I was hyped on. So I'm like, about this. But the blue on the outside kind of sold me. You guys know I like special cars, and to have a 1 of 25 car seemed cool to me, and it should hold its value better than the other ones. Even just the generic normal ones are selling way over sticker price. So I'm hoping if I like my black one better, I can unload this and break even. I did pay a little bit over sticker. I got this car kind of used, but it doesn't have many miles on it. It's got like 900 miles on it. So anyway, walking around, it's you know, it's got all the fancy doodads. My back pain hopefully won't be that bad now that I got big comfy seats. Got cup holders. We'll put those to the test in a little bit. But yeah, it's got glass on the roof. I'm really excited. I want to put a bike rack on this thing, even though I don't ride bikes anymore since I'm just a poser that likes to, you know, pretend to be a bike rider. I feel like having this now, like I'll go drive really far and go to a skate park that I haven't been to in a while because I have a car that can take me there. But yeah, this thing's all-wheel drive. It does sick launches. Hopefully I can do windmill donuts with it. Mike doesn't think it'll let me, but I hope it does. Should I pop the hood?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Do new cars let you pop the hood?
Yeah.
I feel like Audi would be like, don't let them see what's under the hood. We don't want them to mess with it. Audi hates when people modify their cars. They like void warranties and try to sue you. So we're definitely going to do that. We'll void our warranty within the first 24 hours if we can. That'd be cool. I'm excited about this thing. Are you excited, Mike?
I am excited.
This is my first time opening the hood. I don't even know how to do it. This car's PPF in the front. It wasn't properly like corrected underneath the PPF. So at some point I might take it off and fully correct it. But I really want to try to not be too anal about this car so I can just drive it really far, put a lot of miles on it, not worry about getting scratches. So I might just not do that. But look at this, dude. Look at all the fancy electronics. I like this. The metal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's a lot nicer under the hood than I expected.
There's a lot more space than I thought there would be.
Yeah, they did a good job. I'm pretty pumped on this. I wonder how it is to work on an Audi. Not fun? I feel like everyone says it about BMWs, but I feel like BMW, their stuff is laid out to where it's like kind of idiot proof. It's just there's like procedures that you need to follow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think everything's usually very cleverly engineered. But yeah, dude. Oh, so it's got the turbos are like right here. It's one of those.
Take it off. Ow.
Yeah.
Hot.
Is it? Can I just pull it up? Yeah, look at, oh, that's a heat shield. That's neat. This is kind of fun, guys, because I haven't gotten a chance to look at this car yet. Man, I just want to start ripping this. Oh, look, dude. Little baby boys. Man,
That's so funny that they're top mounted like that.
Oh, that's going to be so easy to change. I'm going to put some big boys on this thing. I would love if I could make like 800 horsepower to the wheels on pump gas, which I think is totally doable. I think this thing will make like 700 to the wheels if I just do downpipes, exhaust, and a tune. If I could just have like an 800 wheel daily, I feel like that's fast enough. Again, I can't get beat by a Mustang GT. That's my baseline is I need to be faster than Mustang GT because like kids roll up on me from UCF and dude, it's really embarrassing when you lose and they're in a Mustang GT. And the Mustang GTs just keep getting faster and faster, so I have to keep on getting better and better dailies. So hopefully Audi will put some shame to the Mustang people. But don't expect any sort of crazy, I'm gonna put this car on bags and slam it. This will probably be like, you know, a very mild build. Like I'll probably do kind of like super aesthetic stuff where I'll like, I don't know, maybe put a diffuser on it, some wheels, and then I'm contemplating when my black car comes in, if I like this one better. My black car got carbon ceramic brakes. These are steel. So maybe I'll take the carbon ceramics off the black car and put them on this. Just because I hate, like, dude, this is 1 day of driving. Do you see how much brake dust there is?
It's rough.
That sucks. So the carbon ceramics don't make a lot of brake dust. So maybe I'll switch those. But yeah, I'm super excited about this thing. I don't really know much else to talk about with it. The steering wheel feels nice. I've driven it a little bit, but we'll try to go beat on it really hard to go see what you guys think about my impressions. I'm really excited about this. I don't know if it's coming across that way. It's weird because I went on this like emotional roller coaster of being like super excited for my car, then finding out that it's delayed and it's not even made yet. Then like I was gonna buy this car originally, and then the owner decided to keep it and didn't want to sell it. So then they had it for a little while, and then they decided they were gonna sell it, and then the price was like up here, and I was down here, and then I was up here, and then the price was down here, and then we met, and then now I have the car. But it's like doesn't really feel real yet. I just drove it home last night, and it still like welcomes me as if I was the other owner, so it doesn't really feel like my car. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. You can let me know like what you want me to do with this. I'd love to do like exhaust and stuff, but it's annoying with these expensive cars. Everything's more expensive. So like an exhaust for this thing's like $7 grand. That's like a 240. I could buy a 240 for that much. And then think about how much fun I could have with the 240.
Damn.
Yeah. Isn't that just like a rude awakening,
man?
man?
That's a lot to think about.
I know. But I'm like really excited to tear into this and just get my hands all dirty with their Crayola wax underneath.
Gotta put it through its paces.
Look at this, dude. This looks like my mom had patio furniture that had the same weave. You know what I'm saying? It's like the, what is it, like twill, but it's painted black.
Basket weave.
Yeah, it's basket weave. It's got basket weave panels. It's got some blue stitching.
Do you notice the back seat, the back doors have the like sunshade pull up?
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's some VIP stuff. What do you know about that?
VIP stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you sit, I haven't sit back here yet. Ooh, that's a harsh ride. So the back seat's actually really small, but it's just the trunk is so big.
Yeah.
It's got big moon roofs. Damn, dude, it looks sick back here. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, they got their own little control system. Dude, freaking Rally and Pete are gonna be back in here just
Oh boy.
having fun, playing along. I'm supposed to not care about stuff like that in this car. This is the daily that gets. This is a replacement for the GT350 before it burned down. Not after, before. And then we'll put big turbo. Don't let me put this car in the 85. That's.
But
if it's flex fuel, okay, I guess that's all right. I say we go drive it. You haven't been in this yet, huh?
No.
Okay, so I think that'd be fun. I'll put the GoPro up and we have. Dude, it's still got the other dude's fingerprints on the LCD screen.
That's not okay.
That's not. Dude, what if we could like steal his information? Just like get one of those kits from like I Spy and like freaking take his information. You guys want to buy it? Yeah, dude, freaking let's do it. We also discovered that it's got knee inserts. So in the back seat, if you're tall like me, you just stick your knees in the holes. And then it doesn't have seat massagers, but it's such a small back seat that whoever's back here can go.
It was meant to be.
I know. Dude, Mike's really good at that. All jokes aside, you guys should follow me on Twitter because I was literally on the fence about buying this car. I posted a poll, and I was going to let the poll decide whether I get this car or not. And you guys voted for me to get the car, and then literally that same day I went and got the car. So I listened to you guys, and I was on the fence, and I couldn't bring myself to making the purchase for this car. And I did because I listen and I care. And then I made a joke about how this car is literally like crickets because it's so quiet. You ready? This is the quietest car I own. It's so weird because you're going really fast and the car doesn't do anything. And I know that like German engineers, like their whole thing is to make a car that's like understated power, so it's like you like can't hear it or feel it. But I would really like the rumbles. I think it's just these engines, like all the new German cars, they don't rev very high and they just make lots of farts. And I'm not really into it, but I'm gonna try some exhaust setups and I'd hope that it's better than stock. But like, listen, man. I pressed the button and it made it a little loud.
It's got like some cutouts in the back.
Yeah, when you put it in the RS mode, it like opens it up a little bit. I'm hoping that when I do catless downpipes, then it won't. It'll have maybe like a little turbo spool, but it's so far away that I doubt you'd really be able to hear anything. It'd be really cool if there was a crashed one of these and we can take the hood and make cuts in the holes, and then like just route the exhaust straight up. That'd be sweet.
Yep. Zeroy style.
Yeah, Zeroy style RS6 AVANT. That'd be sweet. There's way too much stuff going on in this dash. I don't like that. I know you can like change the view, but it's just too many informations. I just want one tack and that's it. I suppose you don't need to know that when you drive an RS6 AVANT because it just does everything for you. God, look at all this information, dude. There's a freaking tablet here, a tablet here, a tablet here. And what's really annoying too, I'm saying annoying. It sounds like I'm not super hyped on the car. I'm so used to my $100 single DIN head units in all my 90s cars that I'm like, you press it and it doesn't, you have to like press it to where it like clicks.
Yeah.
If you remember those touchscreen phones where it like you press and click at the same time, you almost have to press that hard. So it throws me off because I like touch it and it's like, why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? Is it frozen? And then you click.
They got an NV Touch as a
Yep.
As a double dip.
Look at that, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Because it's probably already broken and we need to go get parts for it.
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm gonna do a launch real quick so you can see what it looks like from the outside, and then let's go for a ride.
Okay, do the launch.
I don't know how to do the launch. I think I just hold the brake and the gas. I forgot to say, one other thing that's really impressive with this thing, did you see how close I made that U-turn?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it has rear wheel.
It does.
Rear wheel steer.
Look at
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I can make tighter U-turns with this than like some of my cars with angles.
Turn the wheel back and forth.
Can you see it move?
Yep, just a little bit.
Watch this. Look at this U-turn. Ready?
Yeah.
I love how most people are like probably all hyped on the gadgets, and I'm just like, I can do good U-turns. Drive car, I feel like it's pretty impressive.
It is.
I'm so tempted to start doing windmill donuts, but I really don't want to put this thing on the side of this building.
Nope.
I'm gonna try to be as honest with you guys as possible. I know like a lot of the people that have gotten these cars are just so ooh and ah about it, like it's the greatest thing on earth. It's a fantastic car and it's probably one of the best wagons out there, but compared to a lot of the other cars that I've driven or I've been in, it isn't the most spectacular thing. And like I'll tell you all the little things that I find that are wrong with it, and I'm completely okay with doing that. I'm not gonna like be like all googly goggly, you know, like wow, this is the best car ever. Like for one, Audi paint is terrible. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell in this video. There's orange peel all over the car. It's so bad on the rear fender, the doors. It is not the finish that I would expect from a car of this magnitude. But you know, the color's awesome. Just the fit and finish looks like they really dropped the ball on it. All right, we got this thing in RS2 mode. I'm going to give you guys my impressions of this as a fast and fun daily driver. I'm not gonna compare this thing as a, I'm gonna compare this thing as a sports car because that's what I expect. It's a lot more laggy than I would expect from a twin turbo V8. I would complain about that, but I know that once I put catless downpipes on this thing, it's gonna be a little bit less laggy, and that's a good sign that there's still a lot left in these turbos, which I know there's probably an extra 100 wheel left. In terms of steering response, fantastic. It does not feel anything like a wagon. It is very nimble. It kind of feels like if I took a standard Audi wagon, put it on coilovers, and then put like a 1/4 inch toe out. I feel like this is not your typical Audi review.
Nope.
But I love the all-wheel drive because I can just man it around corners. I feel like this is a car that's gonna give me trouble because it's like kind of, to me, it's like a joke. It's like a toy.
Well, it's low key enough for you to want to do crazy stuff all the time.
Bingo. You hit the nail right on the head, my guy. I'm gonna drive in RS2 mode all the time. It's not as fast as I thought it would be on the highway. Like flooring it at a high speed, it doesn't accelerate as fast as some of my other cars, but hopefully we'll fix that when we start doing mods. But like from a dig, this thing boogies. Does it feel fast as a passenger?
Yeah, I think once you get a ride in it as a passenger, you'll have different thoughts on the speed. Because it's quick, for sure.
It's cool. I think there's too much like electronic stuff going on. It's really confusing. I feel like I need to just like sit in the garage with the doors closed, with the car running for a while to just figure out
with everything. The windows down?
No, I don't mean that. I mean like you know how the cars, it's not going to be on anyway. I feel like the Audis probably have.
You need like a full day of research and messing around with this thing.
But I'm very impressed with how it handles. I like how everything feels in the car. Do I think it's worth the price tag that these cars go for? Absolutely not. I think the sticker price on this car is like $140,000, which is absurd. I know new cars are expensive, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, but it's worth it to me because it's a special car, and it's just always been my dream to own an RS6 AVANT, and the fact that it's a 1 in 25, I feel like they're not going to make that many, so there's going to be like less than 25 of every color anyway, but who knows. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other impressions. It's very quiet. Probably won't be for long. It looks like I could fit people in here. The sound system's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with that. It's a Bang & Olufsen. Yeah, Olufsen. Bang & Olufsen. I should have read the brochure before I did this review, because I feel like there's a lot of features I'm missing out on. Like I could be like, it's got a 3.73 rear-end differential ratio.
But this review makes it feel down to earth and real, and not some like written off the book review.
I know, like it's got 437 foot-pounds of torque. Watch my gauge. The car will tell me how many torques it does while I drive. 0 to 60 in 3. I feel like I should just screw that number. Let's just time it real quick. But we do it and you just count. Okay. Like, all right, guys, we're gonna do a real 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
I'll just go 1, 2. Wow, 2 seconds, 0 to 60.
No, you would be slow. You go 1, 2. The brakes are phenomenal, but like I said, it what do you call it? It doesn't have carbon ceramics, so
very
ready?
Dusty. Oh my God,
that was good. It just kind of like skidded a little bit. Man, I want to do Cyclone Donuts so bad. It's very, like, the throttle response is much better than I would expect, besides the lagginess. Like, when you let off,
yeah,
it is like, I don't know, sometimes with drive-by-wire cars and a lot of the newer cars, you let off the throttle and it kind of feels like it keeps going for a little while. I feel like there's a little bit of a delay on throttle input, which might be because of, like, the turbo size, the lag, the downpipes, whatever. But when you let off, it instantly lets off, which is cool. But yeah, the turning radius is great. I think it's going to make the perfect daily. I just need to make sure, I'm trying to forcefully not be too nice to the car, because if I treat this thing like I treat the Porsche, I'm never going to drive it. So I'm trying to kind of be like not nice to it, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully Freddie knows the right Gringos Locos. We're meeting Freddie at Gringos Locos. So that's our destination for today.
This is, what's the word? He's here.
Oh, whoa, where's Freddie?
Isn't that him?
Ooh, M3. Ooh, 10-minute parking. Ooh, 10-minute parking only, but I think this guy's leaving.
Christening. This is the christening of the car. Take it to Gringos.
I never pay for parking. Guys, don't ever pay for parking. So like the dude that's like the head of campus, what's that called? The dean?
Yeah.
I remember he always had like a RS6 or RS7 or something like that. And he had like his own dedicated parking space.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put like a sticker that says like Dean UCF on it. And then I'm just gonna park wherever I want to give it for free. That's my plan.
Taco time?
Taco time. Freddie's gonna drive it with Daphne. Freddie, I hope you like it. Have fun, go really fast.
Okay.
Fix my VE.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
The VA growl.
It's not that bad.
Okay, he said RS2.
Freddie's been talking a lot of saying that his car is so much faster than my M3. So I'm gonna tell for real if this thing's as fast as he says it is. He's probably gonna do a flyby on the RS6 and just make this thing look so slow. This car's nice. I'm pumped that he has a E46 now. E46 Brothers. It sounds cool. Oh, it is kind of spicy. Wow. This makes mine feel slow. It's just like, this is what I envisioned in M3 to be like. I wonder if mine's just tired. I also did forget that this car's a 93 and I've never been able to put mine on anything else other than 91 because I haven't driven it enough. And I know Freddie's tuned this. I smell a little bit of E85. Do you smell that?
A little bit.
I think he's been blending the fuel a little bit. Cheater.
A little sneaky man.
I know.
Not bad. It's like, okay, for factory it's like not bad.
Yes.
But like it needs more work.
It needs some love.
It's not bad, but
I
not
would
good.
feel it like from a launch.
Yeah, it's a little hard right here. It's okay. It moves, but not like
Yeah.
moves.
I remember how big this thing is too.
I'll like get on it from like a low speed when we turn.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Nice.
It kept up with us.
Not really. Don't give it some credit. Not really.
I don't want gap because it's an auto, that's why.
do you think?
That's it? That's it?
That's what I'm saying. Bike's gonna feel passenger as a passenger.
And it lowers itself when you park it. Like, that's not cool.
What do you mean that's not cool?
It needs to drive low.
Does Daphne like it?
I think she likes it more than me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming. I think for a wagon, it's fantastic. I just don't think they're worth the price.
Yeah, I think it needs a little more balls.
Yeah. So.
Is that thing quick?
Yeah, dude, that honestly makes me feel like my M3 is sad. But I haven't put mine on 93 yet, so yeah. I'm happy you like it. It feels very responsive for a wagon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like tight
turning.
and crispy. It's
Yeah.
sporty.
Love it, tight and crispy. Just how I like my tacos.
Needs a little more balls,
Yeah.
which is easily attainable.
Very easy to get balls for Audis. I think that's going to pretty much wrap up this video. I want to be careful to explain to you guys, I am stoked on a car, but I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I know a lot of people that are, on the fence about maybe getting a car like this would want to hear an honest review, and a lot of times people are just like so wowed or excited about it that they leave out a lot of important details. And even though it's an amazing car, I think it could be a lot better for the money. But we're going to play with it, we're going to do some mods, we're going to have some fun with it, and I'll bring you guys along for the journey. I'm excited, I hope you guys are excited. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, and I'll see you soon.